No. All right, there we go. Webcam decided it wanted to be very temperamental. I didn't realize it until after I started the stream already. So. We got a fun double view of the Elgato for a little bit. Well, we are back with our Jude playthrough, and this is probably going to be the biggest stream of differences by, like, a pretty big margin.
Yes, because we're gonna get to the big split after Milla dies.
Yup. Like, we're already on a split path right now, and we'll come back together for a bit.
For the boat.
But
for boat.
after the boat happens.
After good boat times.
After happy, fun boat where nothing goes wrong.
So yeah, we'll get to beat up Ivor.
As one does.
We'll see what actually happens to Pressa and Agria. We sort of heard of their fate in Milla's playthrough, but we might actually see it now.
Yeah.
And we'll find out why everyone's so chummy with Gaius, I guess. Let's go.
Do it. Jude it up.
We beat the Aqua Dragons, and now we're outside at the end of their cave, I think.
Yes.
And Jude and Elise are pretty mad with Alvin.
A little bit.
As he absolutely fucking deserves, but...
A little bit. Our control scheme's all set. We got 5 meals on us.
Mm-hmm.
You're in good shape.
Out we go.
You're in a slightly different portion of the Shaylin Woods.
Well, we came in here as,
yes, as a side quest
in
rather
Milla's
than main
story.
quest.
I'm trying to jump. I'm trying to bunny hop.
Can't be done.
Not allowed to bunny hop in
Nope.
this game.
Dude doesn't have ups. That's Milla's.
Yeah, I think the Devil Arms piece is just like right here.
I think that's correct, yeah. God knows when it'll actually
So
show up.
I guess we'll see after we do the stuff in Cambelar.
Yeah,
before
we'll
we
pop
go on
out
the
here real
boat.
quick just to see. Yeah, there is a boat of no return.
There is a boat of no return, yes.
Where are we?
The temple. It's fine. Don't worry
That's
about it.
Cambelar's castle.
Huh?
Jude.
And so, yeah, Milla actually shows up, like, immediately after.
Mm-hmm.
You're okay.
Milla, I missed you!
Yeah, you did, TiVo.
Am I glad to see you?
I'm so glad you're all safe. It's good to see you again.
We kind of don't really get any more context for, like, Wingle
No.
and Gaius and everyone being here.
Like, I guess the context was Gaius, like, letting Jude wash
Yes, we
wash
did-
out
Oh.
into the marsh.
Yeah, Jude was unconscious and they, like, kicked him into the marsh.
He'll come to me
I
if
am
he
your elder
lives.
sister.
Sister?
True
I
statement.
don't have a sister.
What's going on, Muse?
This may be our first time speaking true. Yet we are both spirits born into this world at nearly the same
Yes?
time.
Is correct.
Well, you definitely are a spirit. That much I can believe.
No need to be so suspicious.
Every need to be
What
so
could a spirit
suspicious.
You're
gain
pretty
from
suspicious.
impersonating your sister. You are
Everything?
Maxwell, after all.
That's true, it wouldn't gain her anything.
Why did you appear before Jude?
Because you summoned me before him, or rather, your powerful feelings for him summoned me.
I feel like she's just lying right now.
That probably is.
Could that even be possible?
I don't know. I'll admit I've been hearing a voice in my dreams.
Yeah, but that was Maxwell. That was old man Maxwell.
Mm-hmm. You do know that now.
Wingle?
Hey, Wingle.
They do go into a defensive
Hold that
pose
thought.
over there.
So the information was correct.
Attention. Attention. I am Gilland.
Hey, Gilland. What? Gilland, you gotta speak up, buddy. Yes, it is.
Such extreme measures were only necessary to prevent an apocalyptic war between two superpowers. You have my word that we at Exodus will do all in our power
We'll treat you like cattle.
for safety and your livelihood. We desire the same thing you do. Eternal peace for Rita Maxian.
In a sense, I guess.
No.
I despise that man, Gilland. He promotes peace, even as he uses Spyrex to hurt humans and spirit kind of alike.
We may
He
have
is a
no
fucker.
choice but to eliminate him and his group.
I agree.
How will we do that?
Blowing them up.
Murder.
Ships and big cannons and...
Alvin, it's time you came clean. You should tell us everything you know.
Yep, cough it up, Alvin.
You're already in witness protection.
Alvin,
Give you a sensor bar and everything, Alvin.
I assume Gaius won't stand for this.
Obviously. Didn't even dignify that with a response.
He's
Just like,
inviting us
duh.
Yeah, you assume correctly.
frankly, I'm surprised he even revealed himself to us. Maybe they're testing us?
It's not a trap, is it?
Always.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Go, let's go.
What happened?
I'm on the straight and narrow now. I promise.
And why would we believe you this time?
I
Did
have
you
a
believe
score
me every
to settle
other
with Gilland.
time?
Let me
Because
be
my
the one
mom's
to finish him off.
dead.
If I betray you again, you have my permission to run me through with that sword of yours. So let me come with you.
And if I refuse?
I'll go on my own.
Then I'll kill him on my own.
Very well.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Alright. Revenge? I know that. That's
Love
fine.
a good revenge or
We
two.
have to find out what Gaius is planning.
Yeah.
Alright, who do you want to play as?
I will stick with Chester.
Good. Alright, we do have orbs. For
Yes, everybody
the
got orbs.
3 that have returned.
Luckily, we do have auto. Enough.
Check them skills.
And hand you this plug.
How dare.
Hopefully mine will not be super low. PS3 controllers tend to hold their charges pretty well. 4s are where the battery life starts to get iffy.
40% chance of automatically revival when KO'd. Very nice.
Cool.
Alright. Increased charging speed. I'm sure you'll love that on Chester.
That is one of the best skills of the game.
Have some more psych and dexterity, I guess. Oh god, we have like 272 SP on everyone, and we're using like 70 of it.
Yeah.
I
Frankly,
love SP cost 1.
70 skills is kind of wild if you think about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we are level 70 at this point.
Yep.
Everyone getting recall.
Yeah,
Recall. Alright, yeah, 71 to 73. We are end game levels here.
Are you
This should be a
Milla's
Jude-only
sister?
skit.
I am. Although it differs from the way you humans conceive of
Yes,
sisterhood.
it claims it is.
In what way?
I feel like we should have gotten
I
this
couldn't
earlier.
say.
Probably.
I know little about the human
Although it does say it should be happening here.
I know, but like,
Yeah.
this is only Alvin and...
Elemental.
Yeah,
Really,
it's weird.
so-
What kind of spirit are you?
I'm no element.
What to marry?
She's actually gravity.
Such a personal
Yes.
question.
Wait, what?
Alvin, you're committing sexual harassment.
Wait, hold on. I didn't mean anything.
Oh, okay then.
Sheesh. Every bit the painter's sister is, but in a completely different way.
Yeah, that's accurate. That's an accurate statement right there.
This one we did get,
Yes,
but it's very
yes,
good.
it's very good.
Not at all. Jude was quite a help to me. Thanks to his direct tethering with me, I was able to recharge much of my lost mana.
Jude, you direct tethered with her?
You should be like, yeah, because
Usually ask me to.
because
Was
to
that
find
bad?
you. She said if we
Bad?
did it, I
It's,
could find
uh,
you.
Direct tethering is something a spirit and a human do when,
When a
Since we
mummy
were
and
together
daddy
constantly,
love each other
he
very
was able
much.
to
Is
feed
that
me with
where
loads
we
of
going? Is it
mana.
birds and the bees
I-
talk for Jude
I had
time?
no idea you were that kind of man.
Milla, wait! Why is she so angry?
I can't believe you'd ask me to explain that to you. Do you just want to hear me say it? Is that what you're into?
It's absolutely what he's
What is
into.
going on with these spirits?
Alright, into the temple.
Into the temple. Chat up with Gaius and crew.
Yep. Hello.
You've come.
You sure have.
He sure did.
I definitely said that last time. too.
You've chosen to trust that man. You're more naive than I thought, Maxwell.
Burning.
Tell us what your purpose is for bringing us here.
We will stand and fight against those invaders. If you intend to challenge them
You're getting to the
yourselves,
point of the
we won't
game where the
attempt to
wings
stop
were
you.
really starting to get in the way of things.
Yes, we are, yeah.
There's
We had the
something
devil wings on
you
Milla by
need
this
to
point, I'm
tell
pretty
us.
sure.
For a bit, yeah. I think they went on her in
I
like
want you to tell us
Noctigal's
what
castle.
you know about the schism.
What's that?
Fill them beans, Milla. And Musei's like, well, I have to, if she does, I have to kill everyone here.
I
Yep.
cast the spirit art, Schism.
Yeah, when you realize that that's like Musei's entire purpose in all this, like basically everything she does is like, oh, uh-oh.
She's like, well, now there's a target on every person in this room. And that's why she tries to gravity well us at the end of the ship.
Yep.
She's like a goddess or something.
Like, we get rid of the Olympius invaders
Yep.
and the cannon, and then she kills everyone who knows about the schism.
Yep.
Reason
It's her mission.
is sealed. That implies the existence of another world outside the schism.
Sure does.
Does it not?
Yes. And that world is called Olympius.
You see, we're a sphere inside a sphere.
I was gravely mistaken about the Lance of Kresnik's true purpose. Exodus convinced Noctigal that it was a weapon, but all along they were plotting to create a device that would dispel the schism.
Dispel the schism? To what end?
I do not know.
Wanna
I
go
wonder
home.
if perhaps they were looking for a means to siphon mana back to Olympius.
Not originally,
No.
but currently.
All Exodus ever wanted.
Well,
Was to go
some of
home.
Exodus.
Nope.
Back home to Olympius.
It is interesting
all
that
we've
Milla
wanted for
isn't
more than 20
wrong
years
about the
since we became
about
trapped.
the her suspicion
Reason
about
Maxia.
it, but that
We
it
need
isn't
to find a way
necessarily
to either
everyone.
break through the schism or dispel it completely.
But in order to dispel the schism, they would have to find a way to eliminate its creator.
I see. So that's why Exodus kept trying to kill you.
It doesn't add up. What is Gillen's master plan?
Yeah, because they're not about killing Milla anymore.
I still don't
They were like, let her,
understand.
keep her alive.
Gillen's actions are not going to get Exodus home any faster.
He didn't need to bring the whole Olympian army. In unifying Riza Maxia, that was never our original intention.
Gillen must intend to make use of Riza Maxia with the schism intact. But for what
This is such a
purpose?
smart scene too, where all the characters are like, puzzling over the facts
That's
they've been
it.
given.
Yup.
The Otherworld reactor plan.
What?
Yeah, it's like Alvin pulls
hell's
this out,
that?
but it's already obvious that like
Most folks.
what they
know it
thought
as
was
the
going
Spirit
on
Fuel
wasn't.
Plan.
That sounds bad.
I remember my cousin telling me about it when I was still a kid back on the other side. Something about capturing spirits and using them as fuel for Spyrexes.
So you're saying Gillen's ultimate goal is to corral all the spirits?
But that doesn't make sense either. If all he wants is spirits, then why bother with the lies? Unless he's planning on trapping us in Rize Maxia for our mana lobes.
He seeks to use the people of Riza Maxia as a power
Why
source.
would-
Yeah, as
That is
batteries, and oh, guys, is pissed.
Gilland most likely returned to Exodus HQ on the ocean. The Olympian army is with him, so getting there by boat won't be easy.
Well then, perhaps we can commandeer one of the flying ships they have, docked at Cambalar.
Oh yeah, right. Because that sounds easy.
I mean, we're level 70. It's going to be
It will be
easy.
pretty
It's
easy.
so it's going to be extremely easy.
Very well. We attack tomorrow.
Wait a minute, Gaius.
We fight at dawn.
Aren't we gonna team up on this?
No.
Yes, but I'm not proud. I'm too proud to say that.
I mean, we both want the same thing, so...
It's not a social gathering.
Just how stupid are you anyway?
It was Maxwell who created the schism and trapped us all inside of it in the first place. Imprisonment is not so easily forgiven. It's entirely possible
God, I love Alvin's
we may
shoes.
end up fighting
It's
each
very
other
funny that we
again.
do end up fighting each other again
I'm sure
because
you
he
can
wants to keep us in
understand
prison,
why we're not ready to
essentially.
get all buddy-buddy with you.
Like I said, do what you want. Just make sure to stay out of our way.
Can you believe it? The nerve of those guys!
They must be short-handed. Why else would they share that kind of information with us?
Despite what they said,
Yes,
I
Gaius
still
ends up
believe
following
that they are
Maxwell's
counting
plan
on all
of like,
us.
those guys suck and they try to invade and kill us, so you
For
know
now,
what?
at least.
Don't
Fuck
give a
'em.
don't fuck them. The only thing oh fuck, I hate so much.
You now get to say that every single time.
I know. But yeah, I mean, he's concerned with his people and
Yeah.
protecting all of
Perhaps this is the
them.
opportunity to speak to Wingle that I've been waiting for.
And he's not gonna doom Riza Maxia to try and save Olympia.
Think that it's. I don't think there's any. I think going outside might just be sub events.
Yeah, that was definitely the, I'm gonna need to kill all of you face, because yeah, you all know about the schism now, so
Yep.
you did. So I go outside and then back in?
I think that we might be able to just go straight to the bed and rest.
Okay, so I think it's the guys who are on this side.
I think outside is now only whatchamacallit. Might not be though.
Looks like I might have to.
It's so hard to tell from this guide what's required and what isn't because there's like 3 or 4 sub events out there.
I'm pretty sure that was the guy's room.
Does anyone else think that
What do you want?
It's about Zhao.
Like, is this a sub event?
Did you think he
I think so,
somehow
although it's probably
survived
good to
that?
see these two.
Know what I heard? I heard he died protecting
Yeah,
a
Wingle also
spoiled
has the
little
next sub-event
brat, her
here.
stuffed dolly. A fitting end for a foolish old
Apparently,
man.
if we talk to him,
How
we'll
could
miss
you?
a skit that we
Don't you
definitely
talk
didn't
that
get
way
the
about
other
him.
time.
We best
You
head
got
back
a
inside.
problem with me saying the truth?
That's
Oh,
enough.
I think it was. I think it was
Ah,
actually in
might
the
have
wrong.
been
I
the
was
other
in the
one.
wrong place.
Close
Okay.
to enough. The lives
Not
of
that
the
there'd be any
community
way to know
belong
that.
To His Highness. But that old fool threw his away for some sniveling brat.
That's true, but his sacrifice
No,
did
ignore
give His
Wingle.
Highness a chance to escape.
He was an idiot right until the end. Always giving me candy when he saw me, like I was some sort of little kid. He just needs to die already.
He did.
Good news.
With Zhao gone, the offensive might of the Chimeriad has diminished sharply.
Bah! I'm all the offensive we need.
You sure are.
Goes for you too, Grandma. No one will miss you when you kick off.
I'm relieved to hear that.
Just you watch. I'll protect His Highness all by myself.
I'm getting
Bye.
a headache. How am I supposed to relieve this stress when there's no one left to talk to or have a drink with?
So, that's it? We're never gonna see Zhao again.
He is dead.
He's very dead.
Muse
Alright.
certainly.
Right, because I think what it was is I went to the right side thinking.
Yeah, I think we did this last time.
And then it's the left side is the girl's side. So this is the guy's side. Okay.
Yep.
So Milla wakes up to Alvin holding a gun over her. Oh, there he goes. To
Looks like that's
chicken
him
to
coming
chicken
back.
out. Ah, he's back from chickening out. Got it.
You wander off again?
Try and kill Milla?
Sorry to
No,
wake
yeah,
you, kid.
sure.
You didn't. I can't sleep.
It doesn't help when you're floating over. Whoa, God, Judy, your neck should not be at that angle. No wonder you can't sleep.
You just have me worried is all.
Yeah, you'll need better illness.
Do you still want to go back home to
Doing that
Olympus?
for the last few days.
Worry about your own problems, kid. You want to
Your
protect
sleep
Milla,
posture,
right?
jeez,
No, she can
Jude.
protect herself. I just want to make sure she wins.
Destroy
I
your
think
neck
that's
and
the
back
kind of
sleeping
help
like
she
that.
needs most.
Huh. So you want to stay with her forever then?
Yep.
What? Al, what are
No.
you talking about?
Rowan
You
back
won't
there.
have any reason to stay with her once this is all over, you know.
What reason is there other than I like her?
If you don't tell her how you really feel, someone else will beat you to the punch.
What, is
You
there
can't
someone who has
just
a crush on
count
her?
Destiny to work everything out for you. Fate doesn't have your back.
Yeah, I know.
Alvin's just feeling a little bit
maybe I need
down
more
about
time.
his mom.
You really do listen to everything I say, don't you?
Yes?
Nighty night, kid.
You're like the older brother slash father figure I never had because my dad was a busy doctor and a dickhead.
And an asshole. Maybe you should put the candles out. I smell
No.
strongly of kerosene in here.
No.
Alright, head downstairs and talk to Milla.
Hey, Milla.
Can't sleep?
No.
Me neither. You don't want to ask me anything about what I revealed earlier today?
Nah.
No, you did the right thing. The just thing.
At least I hope so. Justice is a complicated concept. It means different things to different people.
And what is justice to you?
I thought this wasn't a social gathering.
Answer me, Maxwell.
It is the power of will that resides within one's heart.
In this, we are both in agreement. Those with this willpower bear a responsibility to this world. The strong must protect and guide the weak.
Gaius, weakness isn't an affliction of the body, but of the heart. The world will always have weak-willed people, but that in itself isn't a bad thing.
Then we must protect the weak until they can become strong. That is our duty.
Duty.
We?
Yes. All who are strong must look after the weak. It is the only way to ensure that future generations will have sufficient strength as well.
So that's your solution to the problem I posed in Fezabel Marsh.
As I told you then, I can chart a new future for mankind if I just have enough power. But if a man like Gillen takes the stage, a man who can only use power for his own gain, then mankind will be doomed to repeat the same mistakes.
I see. But I'm afraid it's not up to me to approve your answer. Your concept of justice is your own. It's not my place to interfere.
As you say.
The two of you sure are alike.
Yeah.
How so?
No matter how extreme her words are, I think there's always truth to them. I get the same sense from you.
Do you want to be like Maxwell?
I wouldn't mind it, although I know that's impossible.
I see.
I really like the way this game sets up the three of them.
Oh yeah.
We should probably get some rest.
But like, the guys is set up to be a foil to Milla
Yes.
at first, and then turns into one for Jude.
Yep. Yeah, because Jude's story really is about him figuring out what he actually wants to do. Having these, like, people presented before him kind of helps guide him into the person that he becomes.
How do you intend to hijack a ship that's docked in the sky?
We'll use the wyverns in the castle.
You have to get there first.
I have no intention of sneaking into my own castle.
You
We
can.
should march up the main road and reclaim it.
What? You can't be serious.
Yeah, absolutely. Gonna punch down my
At the
front
very
door.
least, you should split into two groups. Create a diversion.
I do fucking love how, like, they're too proud to admit that they want our help for all
Yes.
of this. So they just... They're just huge dicks to us.
what you have to
She's like, no, you're sneaking into the castle.
No, they don't even
But you're
say
not
that
helping
to
us.
us. They don't even say that. They just like.
Yeah. No, hypothetically, it would be totally open for you to sneak
Then
into the
let's go.
castle if
Even
you
that,
wanted
they're just
to.
like, we're gonna punch down the front door. What you do is up to you.
But hypothetically...
They don't even bring up the hypothetical. They're just like, you do what you want, and we just end up going
There's a
along with
path
them.
leading into the
There we
city
go.
off
There we
the
go.
side
Yeah.
of the temple.
Press is like, you know. For your information.
We all stick
It fits into their whole thing, because obviously their plan was to be the diversion the whole time, but
Yes.
Take that side
they
path
can't
from the
admit
temple
that.
into the city, then move along the roofs to the castle. From there, we can both capture the flying battleship and retake the castle and its soldiers. Meanwhile,
I like
Gaius
how
and the
Rowan,
others
as soon
will
as he
create
says you
their
should split into
diversion.
2 groups, and immediately like
Thinks about it like, oh, wait.
and like strokes his beard, which is his thinking.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I know what they're saying.
He's like,
You got it.
oh, I got you. Okay.
They are splitting into
Okay,
2 groups.
split into 2. We are 2 groups. Yes.
Yep. It's really good.
My neck is killing me.
Did you sleep?
Yes,
on the
this is the one where
It's
yes.
been this way since I was swept into the Fezabel marsh flow.
Yes,
I
it's
have
like
a
it's
pointer
almost as if
sickness,
someone
Although it was
stopped
intended for lower back pain.
on his head.
Dude, it's pretty faint, but I think there's a footprint.
We
on
did
your
see
face.
that.
We
this
did
time.
see that. We saw
I
Agria,
did
yeah,
have a
stomping
dream
on
that
his head.
Agria was repeatedly stomping my head.
From the size and shape of that footprint, it would seem that
Oh, we
dream
did get to see
was no
that.
dream at all.
Yeah, I like how that skit works on either side.
Yes.
Maybe she was trying to apologize, saying we got off on the wrong foot?
Oh dear. I'm going to chalk this.
I love
one
how
up
Rowan
to
loves
pressure.
it and Leia's like, God
You don't
damn
know
it.
how close you just came to getting another boot in your face.
So good.
I'm sorry for getting you tangled up in this war.
Not at all. I welcome the opportunity. As a spirit, I can never
Yeah.
forgive those who use Spyrex.
Mm-hmm.
It is good to have your strength on our side. You have my gratitude.
Your gratitude? As a big sister.
Yeah,
what
so here's
choice
like
do I
big
have
sister,
but
not
to
just
keep my
sister,
little
but
sister
big
out of
sister.
trouble?
A bit condescending, aren't we?
Ah, isn't it wonderful to have a family?
You have shit family too, Jude.
It
So
seems so. What exactly is this strange object that is speaking to me?
Tipo.
Strange? Maybe you should take a peek in the mirror, weirdo. Oh my, rude as well as strange.
That's
I cannot say that
Tipo.
I'm fond of it. The mean spirit lady is calling me rude.
Oh, Zoe Tipo.
Okay. Wow, she can even frazzle Tipo. I bet she really is stronger than Milla.
Whoa
It's
there.
her natural obliviousness that makes her so formidable.
Unless that's just an act. Although that
Ah.
is scarier.
That's no act. She is Milla's sister, after all.
And you just say that in front of me? Who's the oblivious one now?
Very
So
good
you've lost the
skits.
floor and gathered these strange humans.
Yuzi is
in your
great in
place.
this because
What a peculiar
she's there for
choice.
so little time and she's
And
so
my band of
clearly
strange
evil.
companions
Yeah,
keep
oh
going.
yeah. So evil.
Can I?
Nope.
Denied. I think we're just heading to Canvalar.
Is it this little path here?
Not actually sure. Like different paths here.
There is, but I don't remember which path takes us
To the roofs.
to the roofs. Yeah.
Well, you could try one.
I think they went up that path, so I'm gonna try this path.
That is well reasoned.
He says duty.
How
Yeah,
long do you
I
intend
think
to
that should be the
accompany
last
us?
one.
However long I must. It is my duty to serve Lord Maxwell in the eradication of this Exodus group of Spyrex users.
I don't recall ordering that.
Your memories are your own, but it's
Well, about that sidestep.
Sure is good to have a great spirit on our side.
Yes. And I would be most grateful if you would continue to direct tether with me.
I knew it. You really are in that kind of relationship.
But why won't anyone explain this to me?
Because it's a funny sex joke,
Because
Jude.
it's a sex joke, dude. Yep. Alright, let's
Good luck.
holy bottle up, although I suspect we might get into...
There's a non-zero chance, I would say.
The snowfall sure is getting heavy.
Perfect weather for an infiltration.
Sure is. Let me in.
Watch out for chainsaw hands.
Everyone, get down.
Honestly, do they need a diversion? They could absolutely just slam in through their own front door.
Jude, behind you.
Huh?
Hostiles.
Thanks, guys.
You gonna gawk all day, kid? Let's go.
Right.
But he had such a cool double demon fang.
Sure did. He's genius.
Must be a goddamn genius.
Oh,
Bam!
Oh, Lord. Okay, can you despawn?
Nailed it. Love it.
She
She did not want to go away.
It worked? Yeah, I don't think these guys actually do because
Probably,
they're like.
because they are like
people on
set
the roof.
encounters
Yeah.
rather than That guy did though. Interesting.
Oh, yeah, that girl was not for despawning though.
No, she was stuck.
Milla, the castle is this way.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rize, we know.
They appear to be struggling.
Eh.
Shouldn't we
Did
help
decide to fight an entire
No,
army.
they're the diversion,
Diversion will
man.
be for naught if we join them.
We have to save His Highness.
Don't let them lay a finger on His Highness or the civilians.
People
Woo!
really do love him.
If I'm not mistaken, your job here is still to help Milla win.
Yeah, we should
That's
stop
right.
gawking and start doing our job, guys.
Let's
Come
go,
on.
Leia.
Gotcha.
What am I getting called out for?
Eh.
Alright, this will be a few fights.
Whee! Whee! Wyverns, wyverns. We just trooped up there, just went. Whoop.
That's how wyverns gain lift.
Sure.
They're hovercraft.
commandeer the bridge.
That it up there?
I feel like these will probably be separate battles, which would probably burn through our chicken.
That's fine.
Terrible.
I will buy a new one.
No.
Just chilling over there.
Now the hostiles!
Yeah, you guys, you don't want none of this, guys. Come on.
You should have strapped extra chainsaws to your hands to even have a chance.
Should have gone a little easier.
Nah.
7,000 experience.
Yeah, we need like tens of thousands to level now. Like,
Yep.
probably about 60,000, I would guess.
Come on, how many soldiers does this tub carry?
Let's split into two groups. One group can run over to the bridge and bring the ship to ground level.
Good idea. That way Gaius and his crew can reinforce us. Then we can break through these troops.
All right.
We're gonna
The
break
question
through
is,
that
who shall
fleet.
go? I'm gonna
Punch
stay
him.
here and fight. Milla, you should go.
Are you sure, Jude?
I couldn't help overhearing your plan with these perfect.
I like how everyone stops fighting, and just either bad guys and us, everyone just stops
the fuck
dead
is
because they're
that?
like, hi, and the music stops too. It's very
Who are
good.
you?
Ivor?
Hey, fucko.
That idiot survived.
Alvin is tickled pink by this.
Curtain just closed on you. I'm the new star of the show now. Thanks, Ivor. I'll rest. I could use a breather. No, 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 no! This is all wrong. Now you're supposed to explode into a jealous rage.
I would do.
Yeah, I like how he thinks that like Jude should respond like him because he's like, if that happened to me, I'd be so jealous.
Yup.
Gangway.
Off he goes.
That person's so put off.
You've gotten pretty good at handling him.
Nah, that just kind of popped into my head.
Well, he totally ignored Milla this time.
Maybe he's obsessed with you now, Jude. But if he pulls his own weight, I have no complaint. Anyway, let's go.
I have
Sounds like
all
a
the
bug snack.
complaints. He does, doesn't he?
Always one step ahead. I shall provide support.
Should have gone a little easier.
Activate the guns.
Finally.
Finally.
I have seized control of the ship. Drop your weapons and surrender.
They're tied to my hands.
Yeah.
Ivor, set us down on the ground.
What do you think I'm trying to do? Fly loop-de-loops? This button maybe? No? This must be it.
Idiot. What do you do this time?
Eh.
Hopeless as usual.
Quite a predicament.
Can you tell us anything about these things?
Now's hardly the time to chat. You're under attack.
Thanks, Fuse.
Hey, let me handle this.
Hellfire!
Man, are we good or what?
There we go. 21,000.
That's better. That's better.
I'm just getting...
Spam call.
Probably.
Glad that's
2 in
over.
one stream.
We'll take
Customer,
over
your
from
account
here.
has been suspended.
Oh no.
Not my account.
Not account.
Gaius probably didn't need us after all. Lady Milla, are you unharmed?
Yes, thanks to everyone but you.
Harsh, but fair.
The ship is ours.
Hooah!
Let's return to the castle.
Here, let me help you up.
How long until we can set sail?
Section will have some.
I have every available man working to get the ship's systems under control. It may take a few hours.
Mostly looks like. Hard to tell.
Looks
Like it
like
goes
we
back
still
into the
have
lava
some time.
tubes.
Yeah, so I'll have the scenes with Owen and Elise instead of Alvin and
Let's rest until then.
Leia.
Yeah, I think now talking to Gaius is story.
Yeah.
Doesn't say anything.
Nope.
Ah, it's
Did I
just
find
further,
it?
I
Did
guess.
I find it?
Hey, Alvin.
Yeah.
What those two
No.
are talking
Ah, yep,
about.
there we
Right,
go.
it was Alvin with Milla. Now it's Rowan and
Yep.
Wingle instead.
You wish to speak with me?
You told me earlier you have a booster implanted in your body. Why would you do such a thing?
I guess this is more about the booster effects than
you
it,
have to
like
ask,
going with
then you'd
Elise.
never
It's
Yeah.
Wingle, because Wingle essentially
But you're
dies
still
because of
just a
it.
young man. How could you throw away your life?
The answer is simple. I await my opportunity to kill the king.
What? That is your reason?
Gaius is worthy of the throne. That is undeniable. So I was left with only two options: resist or submit.
You are a strong young man.
No, you're just a weak old one.
I have given a lot of thought to what you said earlier. It would seem that Gaius is capable of leading his people down the correct path.
Are you saying you'll support him?
Gaius may be Rashagal's only hope now that it has lost its king. I shall summon Rashagal's finest warriors here before the battle with Exodus. With your permission, of course.
A wise decision.
Yeah, she's here to fight the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't really talk about the side effects of boosters in relation to Elise, although it is another reason to,
Yep.
for her to put Tipo away at the end.
Are the others around?
It's just us.
You still trying to figure out why Zhao saved you?
Yes. Milla and Rowan weren't any help. They were like, dead guys tell no tales.
Aww.
That's not true. They didn't say it like that.
Tipo's got a point, though. When someone passes away, his secrets die with him.
But I remember something my parents told me once. They said that people who die are reborn as spirits.
If that's the case, maybe the dead are always with us, even now. We just can't see them. And that means we have to protect them.
I see. You're right.
Aww.
Bye, Elise. Aww. Good job, Jude.
Glad to chat up Milla, who has just talked to Muse at this point, I believe.
Milla has just kind of been told that Jude's into her, and
Yeah.
she's like realizing that Jude's into her, which we've realized, I don't know, a billion hours
Why are you
ago.
standing out in the cold?
Huh?
I don't really feel it, it's fine.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
And of course, you get a lot less of Milla, like,
sure?
like
you should
she's
sit down
realizing
and
at this
rest for a
point that she's not Maxwell.
Yes.
Maybe this is simply fatigue. I'll take up your offer.
Like, Muse being her sister, which she is true, and she knows it's true, kind of puts a wrench in all that.
Feeling any better?
Not really. But don't worry about it. Maybe if we just chat for a while, this will pass.
Okay, sure. So, what's the outside world
We'll
like?
pop to the Shaolin Woods because I want to see if the Devil Armor Beast is there, but I suspect it doesn't come up until we, like,
stuff like the climb
come back from
Probably,
Olympias.
Things like that.
Half of them basically being locked post-Olympias.
But we'll see. I want to go and check.
Might as well.
No, I just figured you'd know something. But it sounds like it's been some time since you've seen it.
Well, I don't think it's a matter of memory. I simply just don't know.
Yep.
Oh, don't worry about it. I was just curious, that's all.
All I know is
She
that
was made
Spyrex is
after
rampant on Olympus.
the
Well,
schism was
after.
made.
They rely on Spyrex instead of just using their mana lobes.
Using Spyrex is easier.
Well,
No
her
doubt
and
the
Muse were
temptation
made
was just
ages
too
ago.
strong for
It's
them.
just that, like, she only became a, like, physical
I have
body.
a question for you too, actually.
What is it?
Do you, how do I put this?
Are you enemy?
You sure everything is okay?
You want to hit
You're
that?
acting weird
You like
today.
this hot girl?
The ship is ready for departure. Please return to the castle.
Nope. Technically, we
guess
are
we
going to
should
go
head
back just to
back.
grab everybody. Powerful.
Don't scare
Fucking
Jude like
music.
that.
No.
May I speak with you in private for a moment?
Yeah, this is. I feel like we're.
You two can
We'll
catch
see if
up.
we see
I'll
this,
just wait
but
back at the castle.
this is when Muse tells her to not, never forget she's Maxwell and she can't die.
Yes.
Yes, we're not getting to see that.
Yeah, it's a whole thing that, like, keeps coming up leading up to her death.
Yep.
But you really only get any of it in Milla's story.
Yep.
It's interesting.
And Muse is absolutely keeping up Maxwell's lie that Milla is Maxwell.
Everyone's gotta believe it.
Hey everyone.
Squad.
How's it going?
Huh? Mila's not with you?
Eh.
She's spending some time with Muse.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Sure.
That was quick.
You could say that.
The gang's all here. Let's go see Gaius.
Hold on, everyone.
What's up?
Gaius and the others are taking this fight very seriously. We must make
Wink,
sure
wink,
we are
nudge,
fully
nudge.
prepared.
Point of no return.
Yeah, well, we don't actually get that much freedom
No.
to move around at this point.
We
'cause,
still are
like,
not allowed to go back to,
we
like, Rashidal
we
or
wanted to
anything.
go back to Charlton and we weren't allowed
Listen, Milla,
to.
About Ivor.
Why are you whispering?
Because Ivor can hear a pin drop half a mile away.
Sure can.
That's true. When you...
He's such a dick. Warp. Yeah, we can warp to the wood. I feel like we missed a skit here, but I'm not sure which one.
Yes.
Kind of terrifying,
It was
isn't it?
finding the
I
local
feel like it
delicacy.
was finding the local delicacy.
I definitely saw this one. I think we went south and we immediately like got the scene. Gonna.
You know it won't.
No?
Nope. The skit doesn't exist. It was faked.
Apparently. Alright, let's go to the Shaolin Woods then. I think they were just right.
Hmm.
Oh, it is here!
Ah.
Alright, do you want to fight a devil beast?
I mean, we might as well. It's the only thing that'll ever give us levels anymore.
I do need to also buy a chicken roll from town.
Yes.
So. What we'll probably do is just after this fight spend it and then buy another one.
Sounds good.
Because we're probably gonna get into fights on that ship.
Yeah, well, we'll be
That
down to
ship
one.
is so narrow.
To one use, so it's not like we'll be wasting the chicken roll. You.
Bad.
Casually walk away from us.
Casually walks away. Twice.
Is that a sword on its head?
It looks like something you might be able to use.
Only if it's
There we go.
Yeah, right, it's R3 to switch out in the party.
Who knows? Maybe it's worth something.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
I can't because he's dead. Alright, alright. Oh, Leia had a revive. Just use it to fucking use it, I guess. Oh, and you're dead too.
He was in the middle of attacking me when you paused there, yeah.
Yes, alright. Oh, for alright. No one like.
I'll accompany you.
I'll heal you.
Why is this one so hard? Everyone else has been fine. I remember him being this hard when we played it. I mean, we did
go in without a healer.
We did go in without Elise, yeah. I was playing Leia. Like, I went in with Leia because I thought it'd be fine. I did not expect him to hit so hard.
Hey. Yeah, I think they all will hit really hard regardless of what we do.
I remember if they're on moderate or not.
Possible.
If we went back out after. Oh.
We got it though.
You know we have Elise now. We're fine. Leia was just fucking refusing to heal.
Yes.
I don't know why. We have the heal spells on her, but she was
240,000.
She was just like, no, I don't feel like healing. And I'm like, Leia, will you fucking revive Rowan? I don't know why she wasn't reviving Rowan.
She just did not feel like it, no.
Was like, they're on, so I don't know why she wasn't.
I'm good, thanks.
Just refused. Alright. Yeah.
Several people got 2 whole levels from that.
No, we're
Not
still
normal. I think they do just always hit, like, stupidly hard.
Or very few points.
Mm-hmm. Yay!
Woo! That's be worth it. One or two new skills we got for everyone.
The stat percentages ones are going to be pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Because at this point, a 10% bonus is actually quite large.
Yes. Bench warmer skills. Woo! Alright. Right, left. Back into town.
Buy us or eat us a spicy chicken roll, and then buy another one.
Yep.
Bless you. Then I guess go do this, the story.
Yep. That guy still has a quest for us that we could have done when we 1st came
We'll
to
go kill off
Camelot.
those monsters for you, sure, sir.
Sure, absolutely.
Definitely.
I think I have to buy one for.
Ah, this is where we got the sensor bar in the
Yeah, it sure was.
the first playthrough. Our trusty sensor bar.
Mm-hmm. no. Use that.
Purchase another one. Cannot be stopped.
Nope. We must get 20 times experience at all times.
For every fight,
For
yeah.
every fight. We're 30 levels ahead of where we should be, and I like it that way.
As God intended.
We may run into the Musing Milla thing on the way back to Gaius anyway.
It's fine.
I don't know why that skit just refuses to appear.
Doesn't exist. Completely made up skit.
The boat!
Boat.
Boat! Or Milla will die. Then we get to see what happens on Jude's side of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of things are supposed to happen.
Right, we did hear about quite a bit.
Maybe it doesn't happen on
Maybe not,
Jude's
yeah.
story. Hey Wingle. Hi Wingle. Hi guys. Ready to depart.
What are Rashagal's soldiers doing here?
Did hear about this?
We
I
did.
summoned them here, although fewer came than I had hoped.
Ah, looks like Ivor's still here too.
Fucking Ivor.
That fool. He abandoned his duty to Neokera.
Fucking asshole is what he is.
Just full on jealous rage at this point.
Yup.
Your Highness.
Impotent
perhaps a few
jealous
words.
rage. A few
Once,
words.
we turned our swords upon each other and fought for control of Riza Maxia. Today, we come together not as enemies, but as allies. We have already located the enemy's headquarters, a ship known as the Zenithra. Fear not the battle to come, brothers. United, we will not falter. Together, we shall reclaim our world!
Ivor's still yelling at us.
Your Highness!
What's up?
We've detected a high-energy channeling circle surrounding all of Rize Maxia.
Uh-oh.
Here it comes!
A big suck.
What's happening? It's like my mana's being sucked dry.
A big suck.
They're using the Lance of Kresnik to absorb the entire world's mana.
The spirit fuel plan.
I won't let them hurt our people. I will protect Riza Maxia. Make us airborne!
Hell yeah, jet sounds.
Point in
It would
time.
seem the channeling circle has no effect at this altitude.
Are you okay? I've got an awful headache. Better have you looked at in the infirmary. I'll come with you.
We're gonna have to figure out how to navigate the ship in the most effective way possible.
God help us, yeah.
I do not see her.
I'll go
We're
find
just
her.
teleporting all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that scene happened. We started here,
Yes,
I think.
we did start here. But yeah, I guess what we do is we
There
just
you
like
are.
ignore the
I've
rooms
been
and head
looking
for the
for you.
teleporters.
Yeah.
Mind if I join you?
Sure.
And this is where she's like kind of figured it
once able to
out
solve
and
Yup.
like
whenever
is
I
going
wish.
to tell Jude, but like
But I'm not
decides
sure I
not to.
realized
Yup.
just how beautiful the world is until now. I suppose I took it for granted.
Hey, Milla? We talked about this before, but when this battle is over,
Yes?
actually, never mind.
Chicken.
I see. Jude, there's something I need to tell you. It's about me. About who I really am.
What do you mean?
I never meant for this to happen. But in the end, I lied to you.
Hey, lover boy, get over here.
Lover boy.
Wait, what do you mean you lied?
Chickens out. They're both chickens.
Yep.
She's calling you. You should go. We can finish this conversation later.
All right.
You do get a lot more of, like, Milla realizing, because, like, here it's like, you know...
Yeah.
Didn't mean to, but I lied to you. You get less
This is
of...
being presented to you, and yeah.
Less
this is
of it
about
being
it.
a struggle for Milla.
Yep. Milla is a lot more mysterious in this version.
Yes, there's a bit more ambiguity of whether she knew the whole time or not. She absolutely did not.
Look who's tall and
No, you get a lot of Jude's perspective of her being like just this really strong,
mysterious,
never wavering,
being,
mysterious woman.
Hey, what's up, you nerds?
Adu Bibedero.
Jude.
Bad news, kid. They say a whole fleet of flying battleships is gathering around the Zenithra.
What?
Hello.
Comes the laser light show.
Jude, what was that? It was just like the lamps of Kresnik, wasn't it?
No doubt the Zenithra was the actual source of that light.
And I think that it put another hole in the schism.
You're right. At least no ships were able to come through this time.
Maybe they sent the men and they gathered back to Olympias.
Just throw it out in a cannon, it's fine.
Right.
It seems like the only time that I'm right is when I'm talking about a worst-case scenario.
Wait a minute. Well, looky there.
Enemy
Hey-ho!
Everyone, brace for impact.
You guys are really bad at aiming. Womp.
Never manned guns before.
Everyone goes ass or a tea kettle.
Silence all of them!
Okay, I just noticed. Don't have their fucking...
Ah!
Well, that would help, wouldn't it? No wonder that fight was tougher than it should have been. Like, they did not have her fucking thing on.
Yup. Yeah, all the three who joined us after had new shit put on.
I was like, why am I doing 500 damage? She's like, yeah, I literally half the attack I should have. So, yeah.
Whoops!
I realized looking at their weapons, when
Yeah.
Roy got his weapon out, I'm like, that's not
Wait
his
a
that's
minute.
not his fell arm. When I saw Leia's staff, I was like, shit, that's not her fell arm either.
Whoops!
I meant to check their equipment, but
Yeah,
scenes happened and I forgot.
There's a lot of scenes and not very much fighting.
And Jude does still have his fell arm
Yup.
on.
Yes, we kept it for Elise, Alvin, and Jude.
Clear path! Yes, slap, slap, slap! And Ivor's dead.
I love how they didn't make a like a bridge for this place, so they kind of just did all those shots like of Ivor with the background really carefully edited.
That's the ship right there.
God, I love that unlike these battleships, it is just a cruise ship.
Yep.
It's such a nice touch.
And it's really old and rusty. Been out there for 20 years. Hi. Probably fire that gun.
You even get to watch her do this before.
I know, yeah.
Before she does it to you.
Yep. Oh, glad it didn't hit us. And we were washed overboard. It's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's fine. Alright, ship time.
That was incredible.
I seem to have regained my powers thanks to your tethering.
Oh, the mana.
Imagined you would possess such power.
Of course, she's your big sis. I'm glad you're on our side.
I am happy to lend my power to your cause.
What are you planning to do?
The mission would fail if the ship were to fall, yes?
I see. It sounds like we'll have to continue asking for your assistance.
Gaius over there watching.
Thank you, Muse. Take care.
Be safe. Milla, never forget that you are Maxwell.
Whoa, Dutchin! Away!
We must act quickly while the enemy reinforcements are being blocked.
We should split into 2 groups.
Already on it, says Gaius.
I know. Do what must be done, right?
Now you're getting it.
We will
Hey,
put
take
a stop
Ivor
to
with
their
you, we don't
plans
want him.
right here. Our targets are Gilland and the Lance of Kresnik.
Yeah, take him, we don't want
At
him.
your service, Lady Milla.
Nope, fuck off.
You again?
Hey, stay out of our way!
I like how Elise doesn't like him.
I should join Gaius' capable crew.
That Tipo face.
Yep.
Think you can fill Zhao's shoes in the Chimeriad?
Sure, why not?
Sorry.
Easily.
Thought I hit your foot, not your
that's fine.
leg of the chair.
Just watch me.
Let's go.
Guess they know a winner when they see one, phony.
Oh, Ivor.
Idiot.
How rude! But I shall let it slide.
Al.
Yeah,
What?
please take him. We don't want him.
Try not to die.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see if we can figure out how to navigate the ship when we're not looking for any items.
God help us.
Probably buy more holy balls. Here.
Good plan. Yes, now the great music that I love starts.
Deadly premonition music, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alvin.
Oops. This.
Alright. Here's... So,
Hi.
we're going to do West Door for a scene.
Hi.
Yeah, the guide won't even mention most of these.
Nope.
There aren't too many totally forced fights,
No.
so just the hypothetically forced ones.
The name's Alvin. Don't you forget it.
Well, they're dead, so they're gonna forget it. Excellent. It's kind of the nature of being dead.
Indeed.
Yeah, we probably won't bother auto-leveling until we have a few.
Yeah, no rush.
What is this?
This music is so good.
It's called the radio.
But it's... You could put in the Deadly Premonition music, the Raincoat Killer music. You could swap them and nobody would notice.
Handy gizmo. You use it to communicate far distances.
round up the intruders. Deploy all combat personnel immediately.
Whoa, we can talk!
What are those faces, guys? Yeah, you were. Yeah, you will.
Sounds like Ivor got caught. Should we rescue him?
No.
Only after we finished everything else.
Only if we must, says Milla.
But what's happening?
A great number of spirits have perished again.
Sounds like they used the Lance of Kresnik again.
We have to hurry.
We're going.
Right, west door.
Wow.
Wow.
It's like a mansion in here.
Yeah, because we ended up having to come back here.
Yes.
I thought this was a battleship.
No. The ESS Zenithra was a cruise ship that plied Olympias oceans. It ended up here 20 years ago when part of the schism ruptured.
Wait a minute. That's when the Olympian army broke through the schism.
They did what?
How could they break through from Olympias without the Lance of Kresnik?
I don't know the details.
The original Lance of Kresnik was developed by the Olympian army.
What do you know about it?
Not much more. I know the current Lance of Kresnik was modeled after it.
And your people made it because they wanted spirits.
Olympias is a world built on and developed around Spyrix. They're the foundation of our entire civilization.
Oops, whoops.
Why can't you find a different foundation for your civilization?
You know, oil, maybe.
I bet all Olympia's people are big fat lying barbarians just like Alvin.
They sure are, Elise.
Oh, now I'm a barbarian as well as a liar?
Yes.
It's not as simple as just giving up Spyrixes for some other technology. We're not like you. We don't have mana lobes.
Wait, what?
We can't wield spirit arts. We lack the ability to manipulate mana.
So you use Spyrixes instead?
Exactly.
Heck yeah.
Damn it. They put up barrier bars.
Oh no, not barrier bars.
Careful.
Epo.
Touch one and you'll be sliced in two.
What?
And what should we do?
Security report. We've energized the barrier bars in the central sector. However, we're having trouble activating them in other sectors. What? Is something wrong with the generators? Negative. Both generators are functioning normally. The malfunction must lie elsewhere. We can't disengage the central barrier bars. Use every available soldier to guard the port and starboard generators. Defend them with your lives. Yes, sir.
Good timing.
It appears these bars will disappear if we disable the generators on the port and
How
starboard sides.
convenient.
Okay, let's find them.
Alright, down we go.
There's.
It's this way. Hurry.
Take the
Milla,
southern
you're bleeding.
door.
Stop for a second.
Huh? I had no...
Caught you off guard, Milla. Alright.
Alvin, you must have been some kind
north
of
or
celebrity
south?
if you were on a ship this grand.
Celebrity? Please. My natural grace and...
He was actually from a rich family, though.
Yeah. Yes. I'll head upstairs. Door for a sacred home. Back inside. Down the stairs. Continue to 3,000 gold. I'll go down the steps and get some punch gel. Exit. Okay, I think we want to exit east here. There's left to go. I get a boost of Avery. Enter the door to north. Fingers. Exit. Previous room and head westward.
Previous room, so this room. Back. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we do actually have the map here. That might be easier, honestly, than trying to figure out where this wants us to go.
I didn't realize we had a map.
Yeah, I didn't realize the map would be full. And like tell you where the teleporters actually go.
It didn't normally. Or if that's just a new game plus thing.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Yeah, so this room then west.
Yes.
Honestly, this map's kind of confusing.
Oh yes, definitely. Just I'm not sure what the better way to do it would be.
That generator there. No, I think it's actually coming back. That's the north door, I think. Actually.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, it totally is.
Yeah, I think you're better off just trying for directions. Sorry, the map is really
Right,
bad.
exit west and south, east, stairs, have to drop out feathers, lock the door that leads back to the beginning.
We're going east here.
Yes. Door, Alfred, orange gel, then back to south door. South exit through the eastern door here. Just ignore the first door to the south, so I wonder if that is progress. Yes, I think that's the generator.
That's the teleport that we then take to get to the other one.
Yes. I think that's the generator up there. Fingers crossed.
We're getting no encounters because we're not going in any rooms.
Yes. They don't know we're here.
I'm just gonna skip this because Alvin breaking.
He shoots it with his gun.
He sure. Nothing really to know other than like Jude's like he's like Alvin's like I'll do it and he just shoots it.
The enemy has infiltrated the port sector.
There we go.
We need to reinforce
Or
the
have
portside
we?
defenses.
Port sector, roger that. We're sending additional troops.
Teleport room.
Alright. Okay. West leads to only random treasure. East to a ribbon and then into the heavy tree. The other
Oh,
one
that's
right
the other
there.
one. That's the other one right there.
A single enemy.
Alright, once again, it's just shooting it. I think we're just heading back, right?
Yes, we're going back to the room.
Alright, bars down now.
Granted, I don't know what the best path is.
Back to that teleport, there was a shortcut to the start we talked
Yeah,
about. We didn't
yeah.
open it, but we could just open it now.
Yep, pop up there.
Absolutely the best way to go. Back here.
You
If
better
if
run,
I get into a fight with one of you guys. Yeah, it's
Yeah, if you just go
around
across
that
this.
teleport, yeah.
Yeah. Cross through that door and then all the way down that room. Good thing they noticed us relatively late.
Yeah. Yeah, opposite anywhere, yeah. Around.
Yeah, straight ahead. Across the thing and then around, over them boxes.
Because we don't need to go back to the shopping start area because we've
Nope.
fought nothing.
And this is probably the quickest way overall.
Yeah, this is definitely. Alright, here we go.
As enemies now.
That's
That-
here, yeah.
That door right there, yep. freaking lasers.
Alright,
on
let's
it.
go kick Gillen's shit in.
Yeah.
Good.
Dude.
Alright. Time to get to the big split of the game.
Hmm.
Let's see how the game handles this. Everyone talks about Jude's story is the one you should play first, because it's where all the big plot stuff happens. See if that's true. Hey, Gilland.
I guess technically speaking, it is.
Technically speaking, it is, yeah.
Didn't even put a chair in here, man.
Nice
What
steps.
a pleasant surprise. How considerate of you to deliver Maxwell right to me. Tell me, Alfred Vincent, why is it that you have betrayed us?
You betrayed me first?
Simple. Because the truth is, I've always despised you.
Uncle, you piece of shit.
I see. So you're prepared to spend the rest of your life in Riza Maxia?
Like that matters to me.
Sit down.
How'd you do that?
I didn't feel any spirits die. What's going on?
Well, we know it's... Yeah, Celsius, we've seen her.
There it is! It's that spirit again!
Oh, it's Liam O'Brien. Liam O'Brien is
yeah.
very hard.
I see, so you're Maxwell. You look quite a bit different now.
Be quiet. Who told you to speak?
Yes, Master.
What the heck was that? Why are you taking orders from that big jerk?
It's only natural for tools to obey their wielders.
The only
so
tool
creepy.
here
I
is
fucking
you.
hate him.
Spirits and humans are supposed to live in harmony.
My servant here is hardly your garden variety type spirit. She's actually a spyrite.
What?
We used boosters to recreate the spirit Celsius from the spirit fossil in which she lay dormant. She is the physical manifestation of a spirit art itself.
So now you're using the Spyrite's mana to perform arts?
And that's why she's a tool.
I think there's only one tool around here, buddy.
How
Ow.
could you? You're despicable!
So that's why you took T-Po's data? How could you do that to him?
Little lady, I need to personally thank you for that. You told us precisely how to give birth to the Spyrites, and how to turn Rizamaxia into energy. I take it those aren't tears of joy, little lady.
You motherfucker. You made a small girl cry.
Doctor, I thought the curtain closed on your career long ago. Why insist on an encore even now?
I'll have you know that I'm as stubborn as my king, Gilland. And I'm not about to forgive you for toying with his life.
We won't lose to you. No way!
Definitely not.
Is that
That's
supposed
the-
to frighten
yeah,
me?
that's the
you
weapon.
really should know your place, boy.
I saw his weapon in the other scene, I was like, oh, that's not...
To make good
That's
on
not his,
Wrong one.
That's not his devil arm.
No right to talk of power or ambition. What do you know? You use them both for your twisted objectives.
I have little interest at all in continuing this conversation. But answer this one question. Do you know the difference between you and Jude?
As if I care.
As I thought. And that's exactly what makes you a fool.
The lance is spooling up to absorb more mana.
Well, don't worry. This will be quick.
However,
You become Revolver Ocelot.
the rest of you will die.
Shot Volver Ocelot.
Maxia, people and spirits alike.
That's it, Gilland. This madness ends right now!
It's time I got rid of you once and for all.
Funny. I was just thinking the same thing.
I won't let you harm Master.
Out of our way! Milla, wait!
I'm going to bother him.
That sounds fun.
This is my ultimate creation. Taste true power and die.
I love tasting true power and dying.
Thank you for the bind, Milla. I do like that line that Celsius says to Milla, like, "Oh, you look different now."
Yeah, look quite different. It's like, yeah. Oh, I missed.
Ah. Not even gonna get a chance to get the Mystic Arts off.
Fine. Fine!
Simultaneous.
300,000. Alright.
Doesn't matter. Gillen's ambitions end here.
Really, though?
I won't.
I do like how this feels like a climactic final battle, but turns out there's actually quite a lot to clean up here.
No, not now. Not when we finally created a Spyrite. Damn it.
The only thing you really want to do is gain favor with the outside to boost your influence. What's the point in making these Spyrites, or whatever you call them?
Spyrites are different from Spyrix devices. They allow us to wield incredible power without consuming spirits. Olympius is overflowing with people and technology, and we need Spyrites to sustain ourselves.
What are you talking about?
As spirits have become scarce, so has the mana in Olympius. Our world is now doomed to fade away.
So that is why you implemented the Otherworld reactor plan.
But it's your fault. For getting hooked on Spyrix to begin with, now you have to live with the consequences.
But if Spyrites become commonplace, the people of Olympius will have all the mana they need.
Isn't it a bit late for that? You were the ones who chose to rely on Spyrix 2,000 years ago.
That wasn't me!
Hey, are you okay?
My death is not going to change the fate of Riza Maxia. Our plan can proceed so long as the schism exists. Everything you've done is for nothing.
Is he dead now?
Perhaps that was
He's
the
not wrong
price
about
he had to
Spyrite.
pay for
Yep.
using
That is the
Celsius.
plan we end up
It was
going
a high
with.
price to pay, even for that much power.
Well, I'll be taking this
Take
back.
his gun.
Gilendor Yulsevent. Goodbye, Uncle.
Hey guys, turned off at the end after everything's done.
been settled now?
Eh.
You just missed it.
This doesn't feel right. Not at all.
Exodus must abandon their plans. They must be forced to, for the sake of Riza Maxia.
Right.
Floor computer.
I do love a floor pier. Good thing no one stepped on that during the fight.
It was in locked screen mode.
Lads,
Good to see you all.
Maxwell.
Even you won't interfere here. I'll destroy it.
It'll go much better this time. Agra isn't here. Well, Agra is here, but she's not gonna turn it on this time. But, yeah, here's Muse to,
What the hell is this art?
It hurts, make it
Aww,
stop.
poor Tipo.
Did Gillen set a trap for us?
Come on. Use your arts for crying out loud.
I can't. It's far too powerful.
You also get a sense of how strong Gaius is that he does manage to, like,
nearly get out.
yeah, he, like,
This thing that blew
gets
up
up
a
on his
battleship.
feet. Everyone else is, like, flat out.
Use the Lance of Kresnik. It has the power to dispel arts.
That's true.
Can we even do that? Isn't it out of mana?
If everybody
You do
here
also see
can
that,
just
like,
focus their mana into
the Olympians are actually powerful enough to fight with Maxwell at this point. Like, the Lance can turn his power off. So even if things had continued as they were, his plan really couldn't have continued to work.
Yes.
Like, they were only getting more desperate.
Damn it. Hurry up already. I can't take it anymore.
Now, Maxwell, activate the lance.
Milla.
There is no need for everyone to risk their lives.
Wait, what? Don't do it! No, you can't do this!
Not good.
What are you doing? Aren't you supposed to stick around to help protect the world? There are still so many things left you need to do.
With the schism gone, Exodus's plan will come to an end. Isn't that right?
What?
No! I want you to win! But not if that means losing you!
Let it go.
What are you doing? I have to save her! Can't you see? Mila's gonna kill herself! Don't do
She
this!
definitely is.
Please!
No, we didn't get that last time.
Mm-hmm. And Milla talk about the 4 instead.
Yep.
Milla! Don't do it!
Please reconsider! You can't do this! Milla. If you leave us, then what? You can't!
You will be fine without me. Farewell. Goodbye, Chad.
Even that seems a little different depending on what path you do. Yeah, she's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they all died.
Yay.
Game over, I guess. Good game, good game. Fucking mute there. What a bitch. Thus, Milla dies.
Rip Milla. Save your progress?
Save my progress. So, I guess we see what happens after Milla dies on Jude's side of the story, because she does go off to be in the spirit world for a bit.
Why did you have to die? What am I supposed to do now? My mission was to help Milla. How did it end up like this?
I was able to get in touch with Rowan and Elise. But nobody seems to be able to get a hold of Alvin.
Oh.
What? Dude, rude.
Don't. Just stop.
Again? Jude, you gotta stop doing this. If you keep this up, we're gonna run out of food. I'll make you some more. Be right back.
So, Jude depressed.
Damn it.
Hey, Alvin.
You guys are my ticket home to Olympias. All I have to do is kill you off. That deal I made with Muse.
Then do it. Fucking do it, you won't.
Muse. Milla's big sister. After everything that happened, she attacked us.
After all, anybody who learns about the schism will have to die. It is my mission.
Go ahead. Do whatever you want.
You always try to go with the flow. You really piss me off, you know.
Depressed, Alvin. Fuck off. Stop!
Come on!
Hey!
What?
Get up! We have to get out of here! You've got to listen to me, Jude. Remember Milla's mission. She sacrificed her life for it. Now get up!
Well, that's a dead end!
Run!
Not the orchard.
Milla's mission. Milla.
Whole lot of scenes.
She gave it her all. She sacrificed her life for the people of Rize Maxia, for the spirits, and for us. Milla's responsibility, her mission, was to protect everyone.
What do you mean, her mission? How absurd! She was just the bait, created to lure out Gilland and people like him. None else mattered to her. Understand? Certainly not a sense of duty or justice. None of that mattered to her whatsoever. And yet she worked so hard, didn't she?
Her mission.
You can kind of tell they've cobbled together these flashbacks to tell the story of what happened here from scenes they made, but they didn't have time to actually do it.
To make you actually play through them.
So all of this just happens in a couple of flashbacks.
Yup.
It's wild.
So much plot happens.
So much plot just gets dumped in a couple of flashbacks.
Stop right there.
Oh, you're kind of fast, Alvin.
Mm-hmm.
I won't let
Leia,
you
this
hurt
is
him.
a terrible place to
can't
take
let
him.
you do
Yeah.
It's over.
Dead end.
You've got nowhere left to run.
No, it's not over. Open your eyes already! Damn you, Alvin!
Every damn thing we did was pointless.
Pointless.
Want another flashback? You got it.
It wasn't pointless. I met Milla. I traveled with her. She made me think. She taught me many things.
Oh, they're in a little cave in this.
It helped me grow as an individual.
That was when she gave him the pendant.
Yeah.
They did anime versions of some scenes in the game, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
And they clearly had these in advance and then had to make this bit of the story work.
Yep. You could tell there were supposed to be a lot of flashbacks in this, but that eventually it was like
Some of these,
even the stuff that is new things
the
ended up having to be
was
told in
clearly
flashback.
meant to be us confronting her in Niakara.
Because yeah, she went to Niakara and murdered everyone there, and we were supposed to actually do that.
The sky is as red as it's ever been. I still can't see Olympias.
And this is Alvin, like, Milla's dead and it didn't get him home.
Yup.
If the schism wasn't dispelled, then why'd I let her die? What was the point? She died for nothing.
He did hold Jude back from helping, like...
Yup.
Milla died for nothing?
And part of that was, like, a selfish desire to get back home, and it turns out it was...
That's not true!
Yup.
Listen! Everybody is still here! Elise is, and so is Rowan! I'm sure Gaius and the others are too! She saved our lives!
Saved our lives? For what? She's gone now, isn't she? They're just plain old human beings. We can't be like her.
Milla inspired everyone to give everything they had.
Yeah, it's like, this is a really good scene, but it's also kind of held back by having to fill in every other scene that couldn't be done.
Yep.
We could never be like her.
Is everyone lost in their grief?
Yup.
Jude, did you not realize how conflicted Milla was? She was torn between her mission to protect the schism and the actions that could eventually lead to her own death.
You're very clearly supposed to get this confrontation with Jude and Muse and Neokara.
Yup.
And they didn't have time to do it.
Yup.
Lies that were given to her.
Humans and spirits alike were precious to her. So precious that she valued them.
Yeah, and it's like once you get everyone back together, the game, like, you know, does have a finish to it, but like,
yeah,
it's so very obvious if you play Milla's story first and then come back to this, exactly where the production time
when you play Milla's story and you're like, oh, all this stuff happened in Jude's story, and then you go see Jude's story, and all of it happens in flashback.
It was all for nothing. All that time you spent with her, all those feelings you have, time to set them aside.
Set them aside. Put an end to my feelings?
Yeah, and it's like, Milla's side stuff is not... It's also, it's not like you're doing that much, but you are at least controlling and moving around through the whole section. And you learn a lot from the four great spirits. So it can be very easy to not realize just how little is in this section.
Oh god, yes.
Saved your life. You can't throw it away. Don't
So I was always funny when people like play Jude's story first, but it's like, tells you everything in flashback anyway.
Yeah.
She saved me.
Like, instead of getting to have this, like, sad Jude over a bit and, like, the epiphany, the confrontation with music, and then being depressed in the cabin, and then having this with Alvin, you kind of have to do this all in one scene.
Yup.
Bye, Leia. Dead now.
You did hear that Alvin shot Leia.
Time to punch Alvin.
Leia!
I didn't mean to.
Yes, you did, fucker.
Alvin!
Punch him!
Jude, this is your fault!
Jan, it is like, you can see, like, the core of all this. But it just did not have the time to, like, build to this scene happening in the same way.
Yes. You'd have the moment of, like, washing up and realizing that Milla's death did not dispel the schism.
Yup.
What did you want me to do?
You know, and then you went to Neokara, because that's where Muse was, and you have a confrontation with her where she reveals, like, you know, about the schism and how Milla was actually not Maxwell.
It also would have explained why we're in Hamil in Elise's house for some reason.
Yes, we're just
like,
in Hamil for no reason.
It is very clear that you were meant to basically go, like, Sapstrath to Hamil to Neokara and then back to Hamil
yeah.
for this, and they just did not, they were not able to do any of that.
No time
Like,
for it.
I have never seen another game with as clear of an example of cut content as this one. Because you can literally see it was all planned out and sketched and ready.
They have the
but the game had to be
had
released.
the animated scenes, which were probably made concurrent to the game being made.
Yup.
And like
potentially threw in like a few more because that was faster than sketching out all the stuff and making skits for all these.
Making skits, making scenes, you know.
Yup.
Hey, just go ahead and kill me already.
And they knew they had to make their ending, because, you know, your beginning and your end is the most important. So they, like, instead, they were clearly, like, going through a linear path and realized about the halfway point that they didn't have enough time.
Yep.
So they skipped to the end part and kind of just filled in this bit with animated scenes.
Yup.
So we'd end up like this.
Well then.
And like, I really like this scene. If
Yup.
it didn't have all the flashbacks
Yes,
in
if it didn't have the burden of having to tell like the last hour or so of story that was cut from this game.
I feel like the music reveal would have been so good in this side of the story if it
Yup.
had time, because
Yup.
it's clearly had it planned. You know, music cackling the evil over us of how Milla was
Yup.
actually just a pawn.
Well, I think it also, and like, you lose a bit of characterization on Milla that, or on Muse that you could pay off even more in Milla's version, where it turned like she's gloating over you and happy that she's murdered all these people, and then you get over to Milla's side and she's like
lost,
completely lost. Yeah, like it's basically her acting out.
The truth is, she was still willing to put her life on the line to fulfill it. It's not a matter of if you can or can't. It's a matter of whether you do or don't.
Jude. You.
Leia's dying, guys. You might want to fix her.
Why'd it take me this long to figure out what Milla was trying to tell us?
Maybe go fix Leia, though. She's been shot.
Let's get moving. Alvin.
Gonna help Leia over there?
Leia, who is dead?
But yeah, you get this feeling like, oh, you play Milla, so so much happened.
So
oh,
much
man.
happened.
Jude's story must be like chock full of stuff, and then yeah, you just immediately go into the. You hear about the confrontation between Alvin, Jude, and Leia through skits, and I just jumped straight to it.
Yup.
Jude, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Just fine. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
there are
me.
a lot of great character moments between like
Where's
all
Alvin?
three of them in that scene.
I don't know.
It's just a bit overshadowed.
Leia gets to do something. Leia gets to be kick-ass for a bit.
Leia, thank you.
Huh? For what?
For watching over me for so long. Thanks.
Jude, did something happen I don't know about?
I just realized something. No, you helped me realize something. And for that, I thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to search for Maxwell.
Oh, she's all bandaged up.
No.
Under her collar.
Yes.
She'd carefully put that back on for her.
Remember what Muse said? Milla was just the bait to protect the schism.
Do we remember what Muse said?
Apparently, we only learned that like 2 minutes ago.
No, it couldn't have been. If it was, why would she appear before us? There'd be no point in a decoy.
So that's why you think Maxwell is somewhere else out there?
Yeah.
You think she did say she was working on Maxwell's orders?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess Jude's plan is to go punch Maxwell.
Yet. You're a much nicer patient than I was.
Dick.
You can say that again.
You're
Where
a
are you
dick,
leaving?
Jude.
As soon as you're better.
I'm fine. I'm a tough girl, remember?
Just a little shot.
Leia,
a little shot in the back.
Am I the reason you've pushed yourself so hard?
Yes,
What do you
idiot.
mean?
I know I always stick my nose into other people's business. I'm wondering now if that ended up hurting you.
Sure did.
Please, you can be honest.
I had to grow strong because I couldn't stand the thought of seeing you sad again.
Then I'll be stronger, so you won't have to.
Aw. I do like Jude and Leia's relationship.
All better?
Yeah, I got my goggles on now.
Yep, perfect.
No
where should we
bandages
go?
whatsoever.
I want to talk to Muse, but we're no match for her right now. I was thinking of searching for Ivor.
Go punch him!
I guess a handmaid might
Go
know
punch
about
him!
this stuff.
Go kick his ass.
He probably lived.
That is,
maybe.
if he survived.
He's like a
Oh,
cockroach.
Who am I kidding? That guy's like a cockroach.
Nailed it.
Nailed it!
correct.
Yes.
Alright, so we will be going back to the orchard before we leave.
Huh?
Elise! Tipo!
Oh, easy. Good to see you.
You came all the way out here for us?
Have to get the band back together again.
Of course.
And everyone sort of just shows up.
Yeah, and they split up, and we're not really ever told why they split up.
Yeah.
Like, we know why Alvin left. Alvin was, like, having a fucking crisis.
Yeah.
And he clearly went back to Exodus to get new orders. But why did Rowan and Elise leave?
Yeah.
You saw that big fat liar?
Sure
I think it was
did.
actually that Muse found him.
Yeah,
'Cause-
Muse found him in order. Yeah.
Yeah. And it is this sort of thing that, like, it fits in with his character that, like, he knows Muse's just going to kill him. Like, but he can't really help it because this is the way he's operated his entire life.
Yes.
It's a terrible decision, but as far as he can see it, it's potentially his only way
Real
home.
Maxwell out there.
Now that Milla dying hasn't dispelled the schism.
Yeah, like Jude Stewart definitely has Milla dead, and she's dead, and her death didn't solve anything, and we're all fucked. So.
Yep. You get, like, so much interesting stuff that is unfortunately packed into, like, 5 minutes of scene.
Yes.
Come a long way, young man.
This bit could be so helped with another hour.
Yup.
Where they have the confrontation with Muse.
You have people splitting up, you have, like, all that.
Jude, have you heard about Gaius?
No, nothing.
I've been in the cabin being very sad.
For whatever
As
reason,
my girlfriend
he's
died.
begun a large-scale operation in Venmont. It caught Muse's attention. She's attacked the city relentlessly, but he's driven her off each time.
Leia, this will be a dangerous journey. You still okay with coming along?
Of course.
I'm coming too.
I almost wonder if it would have just been Jude and Leia for a
We
bit.
want to know if Milla was a phony or
Like
not.
they would have split off from you to go
That doesn't
somewhere
change
else
the
and do
fact
something, like
that
see what things are like in
go to Charlton, probably.
yeah, in Charlton and
Yeah.
Rashigal more generally.
Thanks, guys.
We don't really know why they split off
Yup,
because the
it just
gate,
never comes
they
up,
ran out
yeah.
of time. Yeah. Yeah, there was a scene in the orchard on Milla's side of the story.
Yes.
Where they helped a spirit, and then a Spyrex weapon went off, and the spirit died.
Yep.
Did we get
Should
that
be
yet?
right
there
here,
we go.
yes.
Look, there's a spirit fossil. What's it doing here? Its mana is completely gone.
It's because Olympian soldiers used a Spyrex here.
What? Olympian soldiers were here?
Yeah, just off screen.
The day after I fought with Alvin. You had a terrible fever from your injury, so I'm not surprised you didn't notice.
Yeah.
Also happened off screen.
Yeah.
No, they were just passing through here as they fought with soldiers from Rashigal. All I did was hide out in the shed. Pretty lame, I know.
I'm surprised you didn't step out and fight.
If I'd gone out there and gotten killed, you'd have been all alone. What I really need to do lies elsewhere. Now come
Yeah,
on.
and you are starting to get these scenes of like Jude realizing, like,
Oh, enough of it.
yeah, a purpose with some more direction than just I want to help everyone with everything.
I want to follow Hot Girl around and help her out.
Yup. Realizing what
So
picking
we
his
got
battles
that
might mean.
spirit fossil husk.
So we're going now to the main part of Hamil.
I remember when we first played it and we were like, oh yeah, I want to see Jude's story.
Holy shit, so
and then
much
this
happened.
scene happened and it's like,
And we were just like, oh.
Oh, they just explained all of it in flashback?
Oh, no.
Because yeah, we learned that Muse killed everyone in Neokara on, you know, the side.
This cannot be. Could she have reacted in ways I did not foresee?
Ryman?
Someone must have been influencing Milla, possibly controlling her.
Nope. As he's contemplating.
Yep.
Did the Four share with her the truth? Impossible. They would never disobey my command.
Yeah, but at the time to like show her being like calculating evil, and then you get this scene and Milla's story of where she's clearly just
What to make of
so confused, and nobody's telling her what to do, and she's trying to obey Maxwell, you know, kill everyone who learns about the schism, but like, fucking Dad is refusing to talk to her.
There's definitely a bit of like favorite child here. We should get 2 skits like in this kind of thing, and now Milla's dead, so she's the only one left, which I think is also part of it.
Different now.
And yet somehow all Maxwell can think about is Milla.
Young men can
And
mature
it's
dramatically.
clear that that's what they wanted to do a lot more
June
of.
seems to have found the resolve to confront the harsh truths of the world.
Do not fall apart when his girlfriend dies, I guess.
We have no choice but to. Yes.
So you can grow big bazongas.
Thanks,
Tifo.
That's not the sort of growing up we mean.
I shall do whatever I must to see you all safely into adulthood.
Can you give me that second one, game?
An alleged one more. It goes to Shandu to talk to the geographer to complete the event line, which I think is probably why it didn't show up in the guide on Milla's side. It just never told us to go do that.
I think this is one.
Are you getting tired?
Stress relief?
Stress relief?
A little bit. Yeah, things aren't the same as they used to be.
And we won't bother going there, so we're just gonna fan one?
I believe so.
Huh? Give Tipo a squeeze.
We did see this one way later.
Yes, we
This does
did.
feel
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Just the right amount of resistance. I could do this all day.
No, stop! I can't take
Baby.
All the stress has drained through my fingers.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Oh no! He's gonna get all stretched out.
No, for
no.
Tipo.
So violated.
Sorry, Tipo. Alright, to Fenwant then.
Yeah, I guess there's the friend side quest if we wanted to. Central Plaza for a scene in a fight.
Okay, we still have one. Yeah, and that's good. It was just one fight.
Yep. I'll take Rowan.
Yep.
He's the only of my characters.
Well, 79
currently
now.
available.
We're gonna make the 80s. Wonder if we'll get into the 90s by the end of the game.
I imagine we will. Like, the bosses are starting to give us experience on par with the,
Somebody help! This is terrible.
And unfortunately, not surprising. Olympian soldiers are...
Not sure, it's just off camera.
They're right over
The
there.
Olympian soldiers are just off camera.
That's part of it, no doubt. But on top of that...
Stay back, you hear me? Don't make me hurt you!
Yeah, so they've also been trapped here.
It's Muse, isn't it?
She's been swatting them like flies.
Stop!
Like, this is another point that you really barely get developed in this side,
Like,
but that makes perfect sense.
The Olympians are fucking terrified of Rizamaxian.
I didn't even have time to link there. But yeah.
Because we're all monsters who can just channel magic, you know?
You know, and it was setting it up with Zhao. It was clearly meant to be paid off here.
Freeze! All of you!
Hi. What's up?
So you survived after all.
Hey guys, what's up?
Gaius!
Throw him in a cell. These people are with me.
Stop it! Let me go!
Come quietly, or else.
All of Olympius will die at this rate. What did we do to deserve this?
Gillen said the same thing.
Wow, Gaius, when did you start ordering around Rashagal troops?
Oh, he's king now.
Everyone
It's not really
in
anyone
Rashagal
left.
Succumbed to terror and panic after Noctigal's
That's just
death.
what happens. I
I
took
led
over.
them from the chaos.
Wow, that's some trick.
He
What
is a
exactly
king.
are you doing here in Fenmont?
We are working with the Rashagal military to salvage the Lance of Kresnik from the bottom of the ocean.
Why? What do you want with the lance now?
El music.
Exodus may be gone, but it's unlikely they've abandoned their otherworld
Will not give up having that gun.
We'll put a stop to it. And you? What of your plans?
We want to talk with Muse.
Why come find me?
We heard you've been fighting her, so we figured you might know something.
Your Highness, we're ready to set sail.
Good. Come to the Sea Haven.
How come?
Come with me, and you may get your chance to see Muse.
We should join him.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Also chicken roll.
Very important.
Means I have to go buy a chicken roll.
Mm-hmm.
King of Riza Maxia, well, you did get what I wanted.
How cool Gaius is. He's got soldiers from both Azul and Rashagal heeding his every word.
That is pretty impressive. But Leia, you need to watch your tone around
Eh.
him.
Yeah,
You're way
he's
too
fine.
casual.
I was legitimately afraid for your life.
Oops. I guess my excitement got the better of me. You think Gaius was pissed?
Who knows? He never shows any emotion.
A man in charge of 2 nations probably doesn't care about such trifles. Probably.
Yeah, I thought so.
This is the wrong lesson, Leia.
Carried away next time.
I can be casual with
Push a man
royalty,
like that
whatever.
Too far, and you'll be dead
No,
before
he
you
won't
see
kill
the
me,
sword
it's
leave his
fine.
sheath.
Leia's pretty high level at this
Next
point.
time I'll keep a lid on it.
And Gaius hasn't even gone full Muse mode.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a skit we never got the part 2 of previously.
Yeah?
I bet you want to go to school too, huh? Don't worry. As soon as we find a
I think
nice
maybe we
safe
did get this
place
one.
for you to
did,
I think we
yeah.
did, yeah.
I don't want to go.
Oh.
I guess a lot of these etc. skits
These
do
happen
get
in
backfilled.
Fenmont after Olympius, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, bring it to still. It's like, yeah.
Yep.
No one will care about Tifa, it's fine.
I can go too?
He's a good boy.
Leia used to take dogs and
Yes, she did.
Then I do want to go.
Why didn't you tell us sooner?
School,
I
school,
hope we'll be
school.
able to send Elise to school soon.
Indeed. And I'd like to see you continue your education.
No,
as well.
I'm gonna become a
Mark my
researcher.
words, Jude.
I mean,
One
that's
of these days, life will
more or
return to
less.
normal.
Not school though. School as a professor. Yes,
Yep, that is food. Alright, I think this Wyvern side quest is entirely on this side.
Yeah, that would be probably true.
And I think we go to the medical school to go to see Eldon. I don't know if we got those who act in the shadows.
I feel like
We might have, yeah.
did, but
Professor Jude. All the X's. Mission failed.
I feel like we didn't get the first part of this.
Yes, I think that it's the game saying that you can't do
Yes,
it.
we hear from Eldon that Alvin and Presta live together. Presta was a member of the Rats. Left
Yep.
behind the letter. Yep.
Didn't realize the subquest screen goes all mission failed on you.
Yeah.
I can't help but miss how bright Laurent is.
I know exactly what you mean.
Alright, so yes, we had to go Port Gandala's side of the Barnhour High Road where the Wyvern dropped us off. We should get the sub-event, Wither the Wyvern.
Unfortunately, we didn't go to the Fort Gandala side, so we'll just have to walk. That's not a problem. We'll just walk.
So, Leia, it was just you and Jude
Oh,
for a
no.
while.
No.
Pretty much. Did you cook for him? Yeah, sure. And anything else? Like what? Elise, if you have something you want to say, come say it to me straight. You're the one who needs to be telling it straight. Nothing happened, okay? Nothing at all. Boring.
That's too bad.
You'll get him next time.
I can't believe you
I don't
had
think
to
she's-
bad caught me like that.
I don't think she's ever had that portrait before.
I know. Oh, so good. Yes, so we're going
Yeah,
there.
it's like that.
So it
Yep.
makes it.
Over there. Ooh, a scary guy.
Oh, I know, scaly. Oh, even Elise is aware of Leia's crush. That's pretty funny.
You know, Leia, the other girl's out of the way now.
It's like, I feel like one of the few times we see Elise using Tipo while knowing he's her thoughts to actually, like, do something. Like, normally, like, she's like, you know, she grabs Tipo's mouth to stop him on occasion
From
after
saying
she
the
learns
thoughts,
out.
but she's actually kind of using it to her advantage.
Yep.
Which is very cute.
Here, somewhere, I guess.
So...
Yes, there we go.
Just, hey, remember that wyvern we rode in on?
The wyverns are gone! Maybe they were eaten by monsters!
I doubt it. There aren't many monsters capable of taking down a wyvern.
What should we do now? Jurgen entrusted them to our care.
Don't worry. Wyverns are very intelligent monsters. It is quite possible they merely move to avoid danger. I'm sure Jurgen will understand once we explain the situation to him.
I hope so.
Me too.
Now we go to Shandu and go to where the wyverns are.
I'm gonna pop into the fort just
To have it, yeah.
Like, I don't think we'll go and fight the golems, but...
We could take them.
It's like right here.
Alright, so yes, we'll go to Shandu and then back to the Fenmont Sea Haven after that. Royal Hunting Grounds would be the closest. Heading to where the wyverns are.
Okay, Milla gets control back right away in her story, and Jude takes a while.
Yup. And even these parts feel like you're jumping from like key event to key event.
The wyverns are back.
Because
These
you
are the same
are.
ones that we flew on, right?
They certainly look the same to me, but I suppose they all do.
Ah, save me!
Get off!
I'm sure of it. These are the same wyverns.
They must have come back on their own. I believe they call this the homing instinct.
Thank goodness they're okay.
Indeed. After all, they too have served as loyal companions on our journey.
Stop reminiscing and help me!
Never.
Alright.
Now, GDQ keeps pinging me about the commentary check, even though I've told them I don't have to do it.
Yep.
Annoying me now.
I'll try to say something.
Alright, so we're just going...
To Fenmont, to Haven. Fatten up Wingle.
Yes?
Who could be anywhere once he loads in.
Probably just go ahead and save.
Mm-hmm.
Boss fight, we do chicken on.
Very important.
His Highness is already aboard. We will depart soon.
Excuse me.
I presume you wish to ask about Zhao.
No?
Yes. Do you know why he protected me during the battle?
Perhaps he sought to make amends for his past crimes.
But he ended up dying as a result.
There are some who believe that nothing is more important than survival. But priorities change. Life starts to lose purpose when you've gone astray. Sometimes the only means to make amends for one's actions in life is to die.
I don't really understand.
Nor should you. You should focus instead on enjoying what you have.
How do I do that?
That's for you to find out. Zhao's greatest wish was for you to find happiness in life.
We just see Wingle not being a total dick.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. He's such an asshole.
If I may.
Nope. He's gonna be a dick to you now.
Questions today, aren't we?
Immediately in dick mode.
Is it about His Highness?
What are Gaius's plans for Riza Maxia?
No doubt His Highness will one day unite this world. That should tell you what you want to know.
Thank you for your time.
What is it?
It's nothing. Shall we move onward?
Find what he wants to do with his life.
I see. All that time, she was just bait.
That's why I want to meet the real Maxwell. To find out the truth.
He'd most likely reside in the spirit realm.
But does such a place even exist?
Sure.
Clearly.
And even if it did, we have no means of getting there.
Indeed, it's little more than a legend. But we know for a fact that spirits exist.
They gotta have a realm,
So
right?
It follows that
Exactly.
they must reside somewhere. Likewise, a path to their realm must also exist.
I mean, music
Hey,
gets
what
here.
about Niakara? Don't they call that place the Village of the Spirits?
You have a point. It lies near a mountain known as the Holomont.
Yeah, we actually like fight music and then we just go to Holomont and then fight Maxwell. So they're like,
Let's check it out.
when you do Milla's story and they're here at Maxwell, you're like, oh, all this stuff must have happened.
Yup.
And
And
it's
it does.
It
Really
does.
fast.
Really quickly and all in
Who cares about
flashback.
that stupid Lance?
Gaius, earlier you spoke of stopping the Otherworld reactor plan. I suspect you're planning to invade Olympius using the Lance of Kresnik.
It is for the good of Riza Maxia.
Hold on. You would need massive amounts of mana to use the lance.
I understand. I do not wish to sacrifice humans or spirits.
Then maybe we don't have to use it.
The reality is, someone must.
Are you trying to finish what Milla started?
I never put it into that perspective. But inevitably, yes. That is what I'm doing. No one has ever made such a strong impression on me.
Then we also need to consider the fate of Olympius.
You're worried about them? At a time like this? They were willing to sacrifice every human and spirit life in Riza Maxia.
Why does one side have to suffer for the sake of the other? That doesn't sit well with me. It wouldn't sit well with her either. She would destroy the schism and save everyone. That's what I want to do.
I'm surprised to hear such words from you. Are you trying to repay her for what she's done for you?
Yes.
You've grown strong. Jude, join me and...
Your Highness, we've nearly arrived. The salvage operation needs your attention.
It was like, nope, fuck off.
Very well.
I like in Jude's story, you get the, he's always wanted to recruit Jude, and now he's like,
he actually does
actively trying to.
Yep.
Remarkably unscathed, considering it was crushed.
Mm-hmm.
And then blown up, yeah.
Yeah. After this, I bet that they'll rebuild the lance back at the laboratory.
So then, you were listening to me.
Denied.
Incoming from the southeast! It's her!
Time to clean up. I'll slaughter every last one of you.
Got them crazy eyes.
You say stop this right now!
They live? I should have known better than to trust that rogue. I'll deal with him later. But first...
Just didn't check everyone's equipment.
So much party swapping going on.
Yeah.
It looks like they still have them. double check.
Yep, everyone's still again. It like sometimes it changes them, sometimes it doesn't. It's just like.
So this is still Muse.
All right, actually.
Things have changed. We want to know how this happened. You'll be the one to
Hell yes.
Excellent. Jude, are you gonna help?
I'll rip you apart.
Helicopter, go! That's so good.
Incredibly powerful. Whole bunch of ones we never really saw. Oh, she can't even get her Mystic Art off.
Oh, get Rowan's Mystic Art off.
See if I can, yeah.
Nope, death.
We tried.
We tried.
Stopped her somehow.
She didn't seem like her usual self.
Yeah.
I'm just getting.
Again, it's hard for us to tell since her usual self we didn't get to see.
Exactly. This is how Gaius.
Yes, this is how Gaius gets a hold of her.
Muse, why are you doing this?
Why? All I am doing is. All I'm trying to do is protect Riza Maxia, that's what!
I mean, how does what you're doing protect Riza Maxia?
How am I supposed to know?
So you are acting under order.
Please, you have to tell us. Where is Maxwell? We need to know.
What do you people want with Lord Maxwell?
So there is another Maxwell after all.
Yep. The only Maxwell, actually.
Muse, this can't be what Maxwell really wants, can it? Of course it can! Lord Maxwell, is this not your divine will? Lord Maxwell, please! Command me to smite these humans!
He's not listening.
What is happening to her?
I do not know.
Wingo, come!
Yes, sir.
Follow me.
Gaius, no!
After His Highness! Send word to the Chimeriad!
Loading.
Word to now loading.
Loading. Well, I guess we're off the ship now.
Mm-hmm.
Where are Gaius and Muse?
You sure this is the right place?
What?
Betrayal?
Why? What's the big idea, Featherneck?
Are you gonna tell us why you're doing this?
Nope.
Because it's dangerous.
What is? Us?
No, Jude. You.
Why would you say that?
Having Jude meet Maxwell may impede on Gaius's progress. Is that what you believe?
You think I would get in Gaius's way?
Well, he's a bit mad that Gaius is trying to recruit you.
Yep.
He's being very
You
pissy.
do get some nice moments like that.
Oh, come on, why are you getting captured? You can fucking punch him. Yeah, there you go.
Tipo! Pucker up!
Donk.
Wait, really? Now, let us find Gaius.
But where'd he go?
One place comes to mind.
The Niakara Holomont.
Yes, precisely.
The place he just told us about, I guess.
Convenient.
I wouldn't mind a heads up next time you plan a rescue. What? I'm not a mind reader.
Alright. Ah, next time will be the fight with Ivor.
Indeed, yeah.
Wait, a couple of skits in there?
Sounds good.
I can't believe he turned on us! Stupid featherneck!
He really caught us off guard.
Why would he do that after he told me about Zhao?
When Wingle makes a decision like this, he's thinking only of King Gaius. He would do anything, and stop at nothing for the good of his king.
He must really look up to Gaius.
I think it's more complicated than that.
Gaius and Wingle aren't friends?
Nope.
They are friends. They share the same ideals, and they walk the same path, which is what makes it so complex. They are close friends, and yet at the same time, fierce rivals.
What does that mean? I don't get it.
Leia, do you understand?
Not really. I guess it's like the dude version of being a catty schoolgirl.
Oh, shade!
That's, well, surprisingly accurate.
You're not wrong.
Oh, this Leia throwing the fucking shade and Rowan just being like,
that is a good way to put it.
Yeah, you know.
There should hopefully be one
should
more
be
skit.
one more skit.
But yeah, and you do got, like, from Carla's story that Wingle was the tactician that went against Gaius's suggestion in the battle.
Skit.
Maybe.
Skit.
Please.
Skit. I guess I'll save.
Which does give a bit more context to their
relationship.
Relationship, yeah.
This
How
would be like
Wingle was basically disgraced by the Battle of Fenmont.
Yeah, so
by
essentially
Fezabel.
like, kind of like Roman Empire. Like,
Yup.
you absorb the people you conquer.
Yep.
Like, Gaius is extremely that, with all its pros and cons.
Yes, and it's also that, like, Gaius let him live, which is kind of a slight after he so unambiguously fucked everything up in the Battle of Fezabel.
Skit.
Hey!
Skit!
Proud of us.
Tuesday is like a totally different person now.
She was never a person. She's a different spirit. She's no different. This was her true nature all along.
Yeah, pretty
I don't know
much.
if that's the case.
How come?
She's just been following orders this whole time. I wonder what
Mindlessly.
she's feeling inside. It could be completely different from her outward actions. She might simply be lost, like I used to be.
Oh boy.
This would hit a lot better if we had
Yes.
actually played through the segment.
Forgive what
Yes.
she's done. It's just
If we'd seen her kill all those people at Niakara and being so evil and all that shit. He sure
remember
does.
what we're here to do.
I know. She has to be stopped. We have to stop her.
Alright, we made
Okay,
it.
you get that Jude is very empathetic, but not to the point where it's gonna make him, like, do something stupid.
Not to the point where he's not gonna do what needs to be done,
Yeah,
you know?
where
not
he's
gonna
going to,
fire.
like, let the bad guy get away solely for the purpose of continuing the plot later on, basically. You know, he makes very clear that it's like, look, I know that she is absolutely deserves everything that we've given her, but I do get it. Which I think is where Grace's kind of falters.
Oh my god, Grace's
Where
is
it
so
tries
bad.
to
Yep.
do it tries to do the same thing, but in the
Lambda
stupidest, like...
is not an evil monster after all, so instead of, sealing away or killing him, I'm gonna absorb him and it'll go good.
And it'll solve everything.
Instead of him taking over me and becoming evil like he did with Richard, I'm the bestest, goodest boy ever, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
No self-awareness on Asbel's part. Anyway.
That'll do us for the
Next
day.
time, which will be Tuesday.
Which will be
Which
Tuesday.
will be probably our final stream for a bit, because we'll be off for a week.
Yes.
I'm not streaming on Wednesday, but, alright. Well, we'll see you guys on Tuesday for more Juice playthrough. I don't know if we're going to finish it on Tuesday, but we're really
Probably won't
close.
finish the game, but we will get through the split and probably most of the Olympia stuff.
I would think so. We'll see where it ends up. There's still a lot of scenes upcoming.
Yes.
Now, this actually took longer than I thought because there's a lot of scenes.
It is actually longer scene-wise, whereas Milla's is mostly running through maps and occasionally getting talks with the four.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, this is just all scenes and them trying to make up for cut content.
They're not, like, saving any time by not doing any fights, because there were basically no fights other than what we fought anyway.
Yep, and there was one side quest which barely took any time anyway.
And I suspect the next stream will be not much time saved.
Probably similar, yes.
Anyway, tomorrow, it finished Ni no Kuni 1, so I'm going to be playing more Mario Galaxy. We're going back. I really enjoyed the streams of it I did. One for my birthday, and then 2 more. I think 2 or 3 more.
I think so. I think you've done 3 streams of it now.
I
think.
So. Just when
Saber was out.
when Saber was out, and I couldn't continue Ni no Kuni, and I'm really enjoying it. So it's just now the Monday game.
Yep.
So join us as I play more Super Mario Galaxy. It's a hoot. I'm really enjoying it.
Hell yeah.
And more Xillia on Tuesday. Bye everyone.
Bye bye.